All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into what I like to call the ultimate architect's blueprint for absolutely mastering hackathons. If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the chaotic, fast-paced environment of a coding competition, believe me, you are in the right place. We're going to look at how to take a standard hackathon and transform it into a highly structured 36-hour masterclass.
Okay, we got to start with a huge mindset shift. This is basically the golden rule that guarantees you win before the clock even starts ticking. You never actually lose a hackathon if your primary objective is learning. By completely redefining what victory looks like, you take all that intense pressure off and open yourself up to massive, massive growth. Think about it. You either walk away with a shiny prize, or you get a brand new skill set and a killer portfolio piece. It's literally a win-win scenario. So to pull this off, we're going to unpack a super structured, chronological strategy in 3 parts. Phase 1 is the foundation, Phase 2 is the execution, and Phase 3 is the compound effect.
Let's just jump right into Phase 1, the foundation, which covers all your pre-hackathon prep. Your main learning goal for this phase is shifting from, being completely clueless about a tech stack to being just dangerous enough to build. Before day 1 even kicks off, you've got to build your scaffolding using 3 precise steps. Remember, your goal right now isn't to master a language. It's to prepare so you don't waste precious hacking hours pulling your hair out over syntax errors or environment setups.
Step 1, scout the stack. What you want to do is look at the hackathon tracks and specifically target those sponsor prizes. If a company is offering an award for using their brand new AI API or a specific database tool, that is your target. This instantly gives your learning a clear, tangible purpose.
Step 2 is building your Hello World prep kit. And please, I'm begging you, do not start from scratch at the venue. Before you even walk through the doors, write a boilerplate repository containing your basics. We're talking authentication, basic database connections, and a clean UI layout. Knocking these out early means you actually spend the event hacking, not reading boilerplate tutorials.
And finally, Step 3. Apply the 80-20 rule of documentation. Spend, say, 2 hours skimming the docs of whatever core tech you chose. But, and this is crucial, focus entirely on that 20% slice, how data flows into the tool and how it flows out of it. Once you understand the inputs and outputs, you're ready to go. Okay, boom, we are officially at the event. Welcome to Phase 2, the execution. This is the during the hackathon phase.
This is where the pressure cooker begins, right? Your goal here is high-intensity problem-solving, and honestly, rapidly abandoning any sense of perfectionism. To make that happen, your execution phase needs to be governed by a strict schedule. We're breaking the 36 hours down into 3 blocks. Hours 1 through 3 for your MVP, hours 4 through 24 for the 15-minute stuck rule, and hours 24 to 30 for a very strict feature freeze. So, during hours 1 through 3, you've got to define your minimum viable product. And you have to be absolutely ruthless here. Strip away 80% of your initial feature ideas. Just toss them. You need to focus solely on that remaining 20%, the one single core loop that must work to prove your concept. Like, let's say you're building an AI app. Just make sure that single core loop works. Input text, process it, output the result. That is literally it. Forget the cool settings pages, forget the custom profile pictures, just prove the concept first. All right, now we're moving into the real thick of it, hours 4 through 24. When you inevitably hit a bug while learning some new framework, you have to strictly apply the 15-minute stuck rule. Give yourself exactly 15 minutes to debug it using docs, Stack Overflow, or LLMs. Not an hour, just 15 minutes. If you're still stuck after 15 minutes, stop. Just stop right there. Go find a hackathon mentor. They are such an untapped goldmine at these events. Seriously, just 10 minutes with a mentor can save you like 4 hours of pure misery and frustration. Use the resources around you. Then, as you hit that crucial hour 24 to 30 window, trigger a hard feature freeze. Stop coding new features at least 4 to 6 hours before the submission deadline. Spend this time fixing catastrophic bugs, cleaning up your UI layout, and getting your pitch or video ready. Remember, a half-baked feature nobody sees won't win you any points, but a broken UI will absolutely lose them.
All right, pencils down. The deadline has passed. That brings us to Phase 3, the compound effect, which is all about your post-hackathon moves.
Your learning goal right now is deliberately cementing everything you just learned so it actually sticks long-term. Look, most people, they just close their laptops when the winners are announced and never look at their code again. That means 90% of the long-term learning value is just gone. Poof. This is where you separate yourself. You move from being just an average hacker to a true architect by doing a post-mortem refactor.
So to execute this post-mortem refactor, open up that chaotic code base within 48 hours of the event ending. I know the adrenaline is completely gone by then, but spend just one single hour cleaning up one messy function or properly structuring a component you hacked together. That 1 hour is literally the bridge between writing code that barely works and writing genuinely good code.
Next up, document the architecture. Take a few minutes to write a solid, short README explaining how the project actually works, detailing the technical hurdles you ran into, and explaining exactly how you solve them. Doing this officially transforms a messy, chaotic GitHub repo into a really stellar portfolio piece. And to wrap up the compound effect, do some strategic network follow-up. Reach out to the judges of the mentors who gave you feedback during the event. Ask them a specific question about how they would have approached your project's technical architecture. It solidifies that connection and gives you invaluable expert insight. By shifting your mindset from, just trying to win a prize to this highly structured learning approach, you'll completely transform how you experience these events. So as we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to ask yourself, if you knew you were absolutely guaranteed a new skill and a stellar portfolio piece in just 36 hours, what would you build this weekend?